The purple looks blocks are second in the list and are accessed by clicking there. Include blocks and commands that make changes to the appearance of the sprite. It also includes speech bubbles, which aren't counted as sound because there's no output from the volume. Now, straight away, just drag them across. I'm using a really basic script here. I've got when the sprite is clicked, it'll say hello for 2 seconds. So that gives me a speech bubble and it will last for 2 seconds. Obviously, the white blocks are editable. Hello world. So I can change what it says and I can adjust how long it goes on for quite easily. So it's saying hello world for 2 seconds. It has to say 2 seconds. It'll have to say the whole thing for 2 seconds before it'll move on to the next block in the sequence. Another option I've got as well is it can just say things. So it'll just say hello. No time limit on that one. That's a little bit more dangerous to have in a stack because you could get stuck at that point. There's a difference between say and think, because my think bubbles, it looks ever so slightly different and it becomes a thought bubble rather than a speech bubble. So you could combine them, of course. So now when I click him, he'll say, he'll think for 2 seconds and then he'll say hello world. So he's thinking about life and then he decides to say hello world. So those are both two really effective and easy things to do. And you've obviously got command control by affecting the order they put in. So you can change the sequence of the events. Another option as well in the looks section is the ability to change costumes. Now we know that a sprite can change its costumes. It's not adding a second sprite. So I'll go to next costume. So when I click, he changes into next costume. His next costume here happens to be a tree. When I click him again, it changes back into a cat. That's because it allows me just to cycle through my costumes. So clicking on there, it's cycling me through the costumes I have. Cat, cat, tree. Again, I can always add more to that if I want. Another option as well is I can use precise costumes. So I could choose which costume I want. So it could be costume 1 when I click on him. Or it could be that when I click on him, he changes to tree B. That's quite useful if you want to be a bit more precise. And you could obviously have more than one command there.